The leopard Anna had been living off her mother for 3 years, only to be ruthlessly abandoned in the end. With nowhere to go, Anna wandered aimlessly. She learned how to hunt successfully for the first time and even gave birth to 2 cubs, but both were unexpectedly killed by a lion. Heartbroken, she became frail and weak. Now, she had gone 3 days without food. Her stomach growled with hunger, but Anna still wanted to sleep first before figuring out her next step. At the center of Anna's territory lay a deep canyon, only fully revealed during the dry season. This canyon stretched from east to west, cutting through the vast grassland. The grass on the plains was lush, soft, and fragrant, a favorite delicacy for antelopes and baboons. This area attracted hundreds of animal species, including adorable cheetahs. Anna woke up in a tree, her ears catching the loud rumbling of her stomach. She knew that today, she had to get up, climb down, hunt, and eat a full meal to regain her strength. This canyon was the perfect place for an ambush, and antelope was the main food source for leopards. Thanks to her previous successful hunt, Anna remained calm. She quietly hid in the canyon, her eyes locked onto an antelope approaching the edge. Only when the prey was within her attack range would she have a real chance of success. Otherwise, even the slightest mistake would ruin all her efforts. Holding her breath, she patiently waited for the antelope to come closer. But fate was not on her side. Suddenly, a baboon behind her spotted her and let out a loud alarm call. Exposed, Anna felt an icy chill in her heart, as if thousands of horses were galloping through her mind. She knew her plan had been shattered. Now, the only thing she could do was retreat immediately. But the baboon troop was not willing to let her go so easily. Although baboons mostly ate plants, their sharp teeth were not just for show. If it came to a direct confrontation, Anna would not be able to take on an entire troop of baboons. So, she tried to remain calm as she walked away, attempting to keep a composed appearance, though inside, she was in turmoil. In the animal kingdom, the strong triumph over the weak. Showing any sign of vulnerability would invite an attack from the whole troop. Seeing Anna retreat, the baboons quickly surrounded her. With no other choice, Anna pretended to be on guard. Both sides stood in a temporary standoff. The baboons thought Anna was still young and easy to bully, but they had no idea that revenge would soon follow. Anna shared her territory with a pride of lions, but this land was also home to hyenas and wild dogs. The fierce competition made survival even more challenging for Anna, who had only just begun living independently. When chased by lions or hyenas, she could rely on her agility to climb trees and escape. However, when the threat came from her own kind, no tree, no matter how tall, could help her. She had no choice but to face these difficult situations head-on. At that moment, Anna felt the harsh reality of growing up. She was starving, but she had no time to dwell on it. To protect the valuable territory her mother left her, she had to start patrolling daily. A low growl echoed through the forest, serving as a warning to other leopards. While patrolling, Anna carefully marked her territory with urine, the pungent scent acting as a long-term sign that this land already had an owner. Time passed quickly, and soon, night fell. Anna had to seize this opportunity to hunt. Her night vision was 8 times stronger than that of humans, making the night no different from daytime for her. She silently waited for the right moment, but unfortunately, she was spotted again. Clearly, when it came to hunting, she was still a novice. The alarm call put all the animals on high alert. With no other choice, she had to relocate. Starving, Anna was desperate to find food and unknowingly crossed the borders of her own territory. There were still 2 hours until sunrise, and she needed to be extremely cautious. As she waited, Anna finally found an opportunity. She succeeded. The black-spotted antelope she had just caught was enough to feed her for a week if she could protect her kill. At that moment, the lion pride was also hunting. If they discovered her prey, there was no way she could keep it. Fortunately, the lions were focused elsewhere. They had found a pair of warthogs sleeping in the bushes. Joe's mother watched the warthogs intently, moving so stealthily that no one noticed her. The late-night silence was broken only by the sound of snoring. Anna heard noises coming from that direction and knew her chance had arrived. Without hesitation, she dragged her hard-earned antelope away. For a pride of more than 10 lions, a warthog was nothing more than an appetizer. The hyenas, hearing the commotion, also rushed over, hoping to scavenge some leftovers. The boldest one lunged forward to bite immediately, willing to risk everything for a meal. Anna, struggling to drag her massive kill, quickly grew exhausted. The antelope weighed nearly 180 kilograms, and though Anna was still young, she had pushed herself to the limit. All she could do was pray that the hyenas wouldn't discover her too soon. The hyena pack was still harassing the lions, while Anna painstakingly dragged her prey a little further. Under the tree, Anna saw her destination. She knew that just a short rest would allow her to pull her prey up into the branches. However, as the number of hyenas increased, the situation became increasingly dangerous. Realizing that she couldn't hold on to such a large prey for long, Anna decided to eat on the spot, thinking she should eat as much as possible while she still could. Fortunately, she managed to eat about a third of her meal before the hyena pack arrived. Not wanting to risk being attacked and injured, Anna chose to retreat for now. The experience from the previous night still lingered in her mind, leaving her shaken. Hunting in an unfamiliar place had almost turned her into someone else's meal. This mistake unintentionally became a valuable lesson, teaching her that no matter how good the prey is, nothing is more important than survival. That day, while patrolling her territory, Anna encountered a wild hunting dog. Not wanting any trouble, she quickly hid in the grass. Thanks to her spotted fur, she blended perfectly into her surroundings, making the oblivious hunting dog fail to notice her. However, the female hunting dog remained alert, as if she were guarding something important, perhaps her den. Although she could smell the scent of a leopard, she couldn't see her opponent. The hunting dog began searching, and at that moment, the distance between them was less than 2 meters. When the dog finally left, Anna let out a sigh of relief. But an unexpected situation arose. A pack of wild dogs passed by. To protect her pups, the hunting dog sat near a bush, while Anna had no choice but to quickly escape. Wild dogs and leopards are natural enemies. Given the chance, they would eliminate each other. Fortunately, wild dogs cannot climb trees. They could only stand on the ground, growling and threatening, while Anna casually sat above them, taunting them from a safe distance. A few days later, Anna traveled to Tuteo's territory to share her recent experiences. The last time, she had failed to protect her 2 cubs, and now, she was entering her estrus period. Feeling lonely, she wanted to talk to a familiar face. Reflecting on the past when she was dependent on others, she realized how naive she had been. But luckily, after more than a year, she had become self-reliant, no longer a useless scavenger. That day, Tuteo mated with Anna. To ensure a successful conception, he worked tirelessly, mating nearly 100 times, exhausting himself to the point of needing several gulps of water to recover. Just as he was about to call Anna for another round, the sound of hyenas interrupted them. Anna quickly fled, leaving Tuteo trapped in the tree, surrounded by the waiting hyenas. As night fell, Anna finally found Tuteo again, but his face was full of resentment. No matter how much she wagged her tail, posed, or used all her tricks, he remained cold and distant, refusing to be affectionate. A sense of unease crept into Anna's heart. Perhaps leaving him behind during the day had truly angered him. Feeling slightly wronged, she mumbled, "Staying wouldn't have helped anyway. Leaving was my only option." She glared at Tuteo, complaining, "Why are you so narrow-minded? Can't you understand my situation?" Tuteo remained indifferent. Frustrated, Anna glanced up at a flock of pheasants roosting in a tree and decided to vent her anger on them. She climbed up swiftly, but despite their poor night vision, the pheasants reacted quickly and evaded her attack. Failing in her attempt, she climbed back down and had no choice but to rest. The next morning, still holding on to her anger, Anna decided to take revenge on the pheasants. Stealthily approaching them as they foraged on the ground, she targeted the one standing guard. The moment she struck, the entire area fell silent. There was no alarm call. She successfully took down her target. Perhaps after this lesson, the pheasants would think twice before bothering her again. After getting her revenge and letting go of her frustration, Anna felt as happy as a child winning a game. Before long, a perfect hunting opportunity presented itself. Rolling in the dirt to mask her scent, she prepared for the hunt. This time, there were no warning cries from the pheasants, and the black-backed jackals had their backs turned, completely unguarded. Anna knew that rushing in wouldn't bring good results. She carefully observed, waiting for the best moment. As her hunting skills improved, her success rate significantly increased. But just as she was about to strike, a hunting dog appeared. These scavengers frequently showed up in hunting grounds, always looking for a free meal. Anna was forced to abandon her freshly caught prey. The hunting dog, starving like a deer,